Vice Lord Lieutenant, Your Excellency, Chief of the Air Staff, Inspector General of the Polish Air Force, distinguished veterans, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we take our places in front of this memorial. We come to commemorate the achievements of the Polish Air Force in the West, whose squadrons and battle honors are set out in front of us. And we come to honor the memory of nearly 2,000 fallen Polish airmen, whose names are carved into the granite behind. They are the price that was paid for the freedom of Poland, even if that freedom did not come until nearly 50 years later. In their struggle for freedom, wherever they went, Polish airmen created remarkable bonds with the people around them, and the memories are undimmed even after so many years. The links forged between the Polish Air Force and the communities it served among are as strong today as ever they were. Indeed, as the numbers at this ceremony grow every year, we could well say that those bonds of shared history are stronger now than ever before. May I give you just a few examples? When the Polish Prime Minister Beata Szydło visited Britain for the inaugural UK-Poland intergovernmental consultations last November, The first piece of business was to come here with the British Prime Minister Theresa May to lay wreaths at this monument side by side, to reflect on the fallen together, to meet our veterans together, and to welcome them back to a reception at number 10 Downing Street. At the tiny village of From.to in Normandy, just behind the invasion beaches, there are still strong memories of the Polish wing, based there at an advanced landing ground in August and September 1944. We have put forward a proposal to establish a monument in the village to mark its significance as the place where the Polish Air Force started its journey back from exile. The Mayor, Monsieur Talley, Mr. Jouy and his colleagues have welcomed the idea with remarkable warmth and enthusiasm and have readily adopted this as a joint project. I am delighted that they and their colleagues have made the journey to join us today. At the Orchard Hotel, the famous Ruislip pub, so well known to Polish Airmen serving at Northolt, Whitbread plc agreed last year to retain the historic name. This year, they have offered to redecorate part of the bar area in tribute to their former customers. Photographs of Polish Airmen, Polish squadron badges, and information will soon make sure that today's customers understand whose seats they are occupying and why it matters. In Clarke, a monument is under construction to the honor of the Polish Home Army, far and away the largest and most significant resistance force anywhere in occupied Europe. It would not be complete without recognition of the role Polish airmen played in keeping it supplied from the air, particularly by 1586 Special Duties Flight. Representatives are here today to take a small amount of earth from in front of this monument, which will be placed in the foundations of the Krakow Memorial. At national, regional, and local level, at home and abroad, the bonds between the Polish Air Force and those whom history brought them among endure to this day and will endure forever. Remembering now all those airmen who gave their bodies to the earth, their souls to God, and their hearts to Poland, I call on the officer cadets of the Polish Air Force Academy, Demblin, to carry out the roll call of the fallen. Captain Bushko.
Lotnicy polscy, bohaterowie walk o niepodległość, szanowni zebrani, w skupieniu i zadumie, złączeni myślą serdeczną o bohaterach polskiego nieba, stajemy do apelu, by uczcić pamięć i oddać hołd wszystkim lotnikom, którzy swe życie i siły złożyli służąc Rzeczypospolitej. Stajemy do apelu zespoleni najgłębszym uczuciem wdzięczności dla tych, którzy w podjemnych walkach nie szczędzili krwi dla tej, co nie zginęła. Stańcie do apelu! Wzywam was, lotnicy tułacze, którzy przepełnieni bólem wrześniowej klęski nieśliście w sercu żądzę walki i różnymi drogami zdążaliście tam, gdzie można było w sojuszniczych szeregach wziąć odwet za doznane upokorzenia. Stańcie w blasku pochodni. Stańcie do apelu! Wzywam was, bohaterowie bitwy o Anglię, którzy broniąc wyspy ostatniej nadziei, wzbudziliście podziw świata swoimi czynami. Przybądźcie do nas, mistrzowie myśliwskich dywizjonów, obrońcy Londynu, tropiciele hitlerowskich korsarzy na Morzu Północnym, w Biskajach, kanale La Manche, bohaterowie walk powietrznych nad piaskami Afryki, którzy z dala od ojczystej ziemi z myślą o niej złożyliście ofiarę życia. Wzywam was, załogi dywizjonów bombowych, dokonujących dalekich rajdów odwetowych na cele nieprzyjaciela i utrzymujących most powietrzny z okupowanym krajem. Stańcie do apelu! Do was zwracam się, bracia lotnicy, pomordowani w hitlerowskich obozach koncentracyjnych i jenieckich, w sowieckich łagrach i gułagach, którym tragiczny los nie pozwolił kontynuować walki. Wzywam was wszystkich, których gorące serca biły dla Polski do ostatniej chwili życia. Wzywam wszystkich żołnierzy związków i jednostek lotniczych, którzy oddaliście swoje życie na stanowiskach dowodzenia, w służbach technicznych i pomocniczych, zabezpieczając działania pilotów polskich sił powietrznych na wszystkich frontach II wojny światowej. Stańcie do apelu! Do was zwracam się potomni. Pamiętajcie o ofierze krwi i życia złożonej na ołtarzu ojczyzny przez polskich lotników, którzy ponad miarę wypełnili doniosłe przesłanie: miłość żąda ofiary. Niech postacie i bohaterskie czyny utrwalone w historii będą przykładem dla przyszłych pokoleń. Niech stanowią dowód dotrzymania wierności przysiędze. Chwała bohaterom!
Cześć ich pamięci!
Bywaj! Bywaj! Siad! Siadaj! Siadaj! Would you remain standing for the prayers led now by Monsignor Wilenczek, Rector of the Polish Catholic Mission in England and Wales?
Boże, miłosierny Panie, stając w miejscu poświęconym polskim lotnikom, którzy oddali życie w obronie wolności i suwerenności Wielkiej Brytanii i Polski, prosimy Cię, abyś im dał miejsce w niebie, błogosławiony pokój i jasność Twojego światła. Panie, wysłuchaj łaskawie naszych modlitw, które do Ciebie zanosimy jako wspólnota osób, do których oni należą. Przyjmij ich do społeczności Twoich świętych i spraw, aby cieszyli się tam Twoją obecnością. Daj im wieczny odpoczynek w Tobie, który żyjesz i królujesz na wieki wieków. Amen.
Would you please sit for the wreath laying? First wreath is laid by the Queen's representative, Wing Commander Mike Dudgeon, Vice Lord Lieutenant of Greater London. on behalf of the Republic of Poland by His Excellency Arkady Żegolski, Ambassador, assisted by the Consul General and Deputy Defence Attaché. For the London Borough of Hillingdon, Councillor Carol Melvin, Worshipful Mayor. For the London Borough of Ealing, the Mayor, Councillor Simon Woodruff. The London Borough of Hammersmith and Fulham, Councillor Michael Cartwright, Mayor. For the Royal Air Force, Air Chief Marshal Sir Stephen Hillier, Chief of the Air Staff. For the Polish Air Force, General Brigadier Mirosław Jemielniak, Inspector General. For the Polish Air Force Academy at Demblin, General Brigadier Dr. Piotr Krawczyk, Rector Commandant, escorted by two of his officer cadets. For the United States of America, Colonel Wingfield, Air Attaché. For the Czech Republic, Colonel Jiří Svatoš, Defense Attaché. For the Slovak Republic, Colonel Kotseliak. For the village of Plumato, Monsieur Jean-Paul Tallet, Mayor, and Monsieur Jouy, President of the Commune of Kerdnacre. For the Polish Air Force Memorial Committee, Air Chief Marshal Sir Stephen Dalton, Patron. For RAF Northolt, Group Captain Mike Carver, Station Commander. For the Polish Airmen's Association UK, Mr. Artur Biljuk, Chairman. The Battle of Britain Fighter Association, Mrs. Deborah Burns. For Bomber Command Association, Air Commodore Charles Clarke, Chairman. For the Polish Scouting Association, Teresa Ciecierska and Michał Nalewajko. We come now to the Polish squadron wreaths. Bomber squadrons first. For 300, Land of Mazovia, Warrant Officer Jan Black-Stangryciuk. For 301, Land of Pomerania, Lieutenant Wanda Szuwalska. For 304, Land of Silesia, Warrant Officer Julian Michalski. For 305, Land of Greater Poland, Joanna Kaliniecka-Williamson. (1586) Special Duties Flight, Warrant Officer John Baxter. Fighter squadrons. 302, City of Poznan, Nina Bannerman. .303 Kościuszko, Jacek Majnka. .306, City of Toruń, John Kay. .307, Lwów Eagle Owls, Andrzej Michalski. .308, City of Kraków, Tom Kwisa. For 309, Land of Czerwien, Stefan Gnish. For 315, City of Demblin Squadron, as Major Jankiewicz is unwell, the wreath will be laid by Colonel Kornicki's grandson and great-grandsons. 316, City of Warsaw, Stefan Gabszewicz. For 317, City of Wilno, Colonel Adam Ostrowski. For 318, City of Gdańsk, Simon Biggs. For the Polish fighting team, Skalski Circus, Mrs. Daniel Malinowska. Artillery observation. The 663 Squadron, Captain Thornton, 663 Squadron, Army Air Corps.
Hooray! Hooray! Shut! Stand up, bearers! Carry! Stand it!
Would you please stand for the act of remembrance led by Father James Caulfield, Principal Catholic Chaplain of the Royal Air Force. Remember, O most loving Virgin Mary,
that it is a thing unheard of that anyone ever had recourse to your protection, implored your help, or sought your intercession and was left forsaken. Filled, therefore, with confidence in your goodness, I fly to you, O Mother, O Virgin of Virgins. To you I come, before you I stand, a sorrowful sinner. Despise not my poor words, O Mother of the world of God, but graciously hear and grant my prayer. Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them. May they rest in peace. Amen.
Would you please be seated?
Would anyone wishing to lay a private wreath or tribute please now assemble on the right-hand side of the monument and follow the directions of the Marshal.
Parade! Shut! Stand up, bearers! Carry! Stand it!
Would you please stand for national anthems? please be seated for a few notices? Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to say that this year, although we have the weather for a flypast, we don't have a serviceable aircraft. There is a problem with the Marian engines, or just possibly a lack of enough Polish engineers. For those who have tickets to the lunch at RAF Northolt, please proceed up the road and use the main gate of the station after you've passed the end of the runway. You'll be directed by air cadets. Please inform them if you need the drop-off point for elderly or disabled guests. Could I draw your attention to the Mass for the Intentions of Polish Airmen, which will be offered tomorrow at 12 o'clock at the Garrison Church of St Andrew Boboa in Hammersmith and attended by the Demblin officer cadets. On behalf of the Polish Air Force Memorial Committee and for their help with this ceremony, I would like to thank the Metropolitan Police, the St John Ambulance Brigade, the Polish Scouting Association, the Polish Air Force Academy at Demblin, the Royal Air Force Auxiliary Air Force Band for our drummer and trumpeter, Royal Air Force Northolt, who provide year-round backing for our work, the London Borough of Hillingdon, who maintain this memorial garden so superbly and provide their best staff to help plan and deliver this event. And finally, and by no means least, the Air Training Corps. The Middlesex Wing have supported us for many years and managed the parade impeccably. Greater Manchester Wing boasts 316, 317 and 318 squadrons, and they now make the long round trip in a day to honour the Polish squadron whose numbers they're proud to carry. And 308 Squadron have joined us from Colchester. And the National Band, Marching Band of the Air Training Corps, who have played for us so splendidly today. Without their unstinting support and the time given up by cadets, officers and adult volunteers, this ceremony simply could not take place. I think their impressive turnout, conduct and performance deserves your warm applause. Could I now ask Mr. Slomka and his colleagues, representing the Ribbon of Memorial Project in Kraków, to take a small sample of Northolt earth to be buried there, representing the support provided by the Polish Air Force for the work of the Home Army throughout the war.
Thank you, Richard, for this dear welcome and invitation to the ceremony. Now I have the pleasure and honor to present you with a letter from the World Union of the Polish Home Army Veterans in Poland. A letter from Prezes Ryszard Brodowski, Major Ryszard Brodowski, to Polish Air Force Memorial Committee Chairman Richard Konicki, Kraków, 1st of September. Dearest friends, soldiers, veterans and colleagues, this year commemorates the 78th anniversary of the beginning of World War II. I would like to wish you all, the soldiers of the Polish Air Force and their families of the exiled Poles in the United Kingdom, our most heartfelt wishes from all of our World War II veterans here in Poland. As a soldier of the Polish Home Army Regiment Kielce Corps, I was involved in the Operation Tempest, the Buża Offensive, and mobilized to Warsaw to help the Warsaw Uprising in 1944. In the course of the service, I participated in accepting airdrops from Allied planes. It is with great pleasure that we have had the opportunity to initiate the Polish Resistance Memorial at the foot of the Royal Castle in Krakow, with the great help of our friend, author and architect of Project Alexander Smaga, who's grandfather of General Józef Giza of the Polish Second Corps, and who fought at the Great Battle of Monte Cassino. As a gesture of the great honor and respect to the Polish Air Force, and for the air transport of Polish elite parachute regiment, the Cichociemni, from England to Poland during World War II, we have prepared a special ceremony to be conducted at the Polish Resistance Memorial in Krakow, where a selection of honored soil from the Polish Air Force Memorial at the Royal Air Force Norfolk will form part of the foundations for the memorial. We are therefore looking forward with great enthusiasm to invite Ryszard Konicki and his father, Franciszek Konicki, 307-303 Polish Air Force Division pilot, to our opening ceremony later this year to add the soil personally to the memorial. It is with great honor and respect that we accept the soil today, so that not only our generation remembers the great efforts and the friendship between the Polish Armed Forces and the British Armed Forces, but that there is a special place in Poland for future generations to celebrate this friendship as well. With a soldier's salute, Major Ryszard Brodowski. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smaga, and we will see you in Krakow. As I see there are still some more personal wreaths to be laid, could I ask people to bring them on now and lay them, please? Could I ask the trumpeter to conclude our ceremony with white roses? That concludes our ceremony. I hope we'll see you next year on the 1st of September 2018. Thank you.
And all our singing. Yes, I did.